Hi, this is Scott, and you're looking at my 1958 Williams Turf Champ, a horse race themed pinball machine that actually features the horses racing up the playfield, which is a very cool feature. This horse race theme actually used actual thoroughbred racehorses as their 6 horses that are going to be in the starting gate. So you had Tim Tam and Needles, your Kentucky Derby winners. You had Bold Ruler and Round Table, who were Horse of the Year, and the famous Gallant Man, where Bill Shoemaker stood up in the saddle just before the finish line and lost the Kentucky Derby. So Gallant Man did come back to win the Belmont. But anyhow, it's kind of cool to have, you know, actual names and the horses racing, if you would, and kind of, you know, like baseball cards, you kind of fantasize about it all, and you can watch those horses race up the field and play them to win. So anyhow, I'm going to show you how Turf Champ works and let you see the action. Okay, we're going to fire up a game of Turf Champ here. We'll get the horses to enter the starting gate. We've selected the number 2 horse, Needles, so we're going to try to get Needles to win this one. The flag is up. And there they go, Gallant Man eggs right out of the gate. Now Headman's moving. Round Table on the outside. Tim Tam moves on. Headman, now Gallant Man begins to move. And into the first turn, it's Headman with a lead over Gallant Man and Round Table. Trying to get it down to 2. Nope. Got Round Table. Round Table now takes the lead. He's got a nice lead going. Bold Ruler moves up in the middle of the track. Now Round Table has the lead. Going into the back stretch. There we go. Now Needles can move. Now Needles can make a move. And Headman moves. And Needles comes up to take third. It's Round Table on the outside, going into the far turn. And Needles gets a break there. Gallant Man. Round Table's a threat. Round Table's a threat, but here comes Needles. Oh, and Round Table right at the end takes the victory. And down the stretch they're going to come. Who's going to take second? Nobody quite yet. Anyhow, yeah, it looks like Round Table took that one. Okay, so Turf Champ, the way it plays is basically the bumper that is lit is going to advance that number of horse. In this case, the 3, Bold Ruler is lit, so you're going to have a chance to advance the number 3 by doing certain things. On your plunger shot, you have this middle bank right here that's going to advance the horse but change the number. So when we hit that, the 3 pops out of the starting gate, but now the 4 is lit, okay? And you do that again on the other side. The 4 advances, the 5 pops, the 5 changes. You also have the advancement of each and individual horse through the rollover, okay? So you have the 3, the 5, the 1, 6 Round Table, 2 Needles, 4 is Headman. So obviously, if you've picked a horse, then you're going to want that horse to win, and so you're going to aim for a particular skill shot there. In this case, we picked Needles, so you're going to want to try to come down that tube to get Needles lit. As the ball exits those rollovers, it gets down into the pop bumpers where either you're going to advance the horse on this side, okay, or change the number on this side. So now the 6 is lit, anything there, and advances the 6, okay. You can also advance the horse by actually hitting the pop bumper itself. You change it over, now Tim Tam, the number 1 is lit, and we'll get Tim Tam to roll and race. So now he's going, and boom. So you can't really control this action right here. It's quite a bit of action. These pop bumpers are going back and forth, and you just got to watch it play out and hope that it works for your horse. But as it comes down into the lower play field, you do have a couple flippers here on the side that you can use, especially if your horse is lit and you have this whole advance score right here. So you got a big area to get, in this case, the number 4 because it's lit. So your flippers are going to be able to maybe bank and actually move your horse number very well through there. On the side here, these 2 side kickers, they're going to kick, they're going to advance but change. Advance but change. So that's what's happening there. And then as the ball leaves the play field, then you go down, and all of these, you know, you want to get the ball down, obviously the number that you picked, the number 2 in this case, selected right there. Okay, so again, you want that plunger shot to be able to either get it to change to your number. In this particular case, we might want a shot that hits this to change to the 2 and then bounce back here and maybe get it down the 2 and then maybe get it to kick, okay, off that pop bumper, and if it kicks that side and comes down again, you know, we're getting to the point where bingo, Needles wins. So you can advance your horse through that plunger shot very effective. The flippers can help you as well, but they're spread out pretty far, so they're not like a traditional pinball flippers, but still effective if you use them properly.